Hi guys, this is Stephen Howard and my dog Yucca. I'm out at my camp. It's a beautiful day out here, and I was up early. I was up at like 2:30 in the morning. A friend of mine was coming down from Oregon, so I got up, and it was a pretty wild morning. We're finally getting some rest, but I just wanted to talk about second chances, and I wanted to talk about you know you've been kind of sitting around waiting for something to happen or an apology or something, and it's never happened. um, People just cut you off and let you go, and they have no problem with it until later, and then they want to come back and apologize or whatever. That's all well and fine, but they did put you out in the first place, and they did put you in a hard situation in the first place, and caused a chain reaction. Basically, every action, I now fully understand what they were saying. Every action has a positive or negative reaction, and it's a chain reaction. It just keeps going. So I basically had to just sit here and stand my ground, hold my ground, and I'm really glad that I did, because I've got a stable place to be, and I have several camps around Las Vegas, but the main concern for me is that I'm not around people. That the first stage of this was isolate yourself from everybody. The second stage of this is isolate yourself from everybody. So, as we're all busy minding our own business, there's riots in the street and unfairness happening. I'm seeing both sides acting very immaturely, both law enforcement and the rioters. They have a job to do, which is keeping law and order and keeping structure of society, and that comes is steered by fear. There's no way around it. We're all afraid of going to jail, having violent shootouts, or having riot stuff with rubber bullets and tear gas, all the stuff we envision. So, staying out in the wilderness and avoiding all of that is the best idea and the best plan, at least for me. If you're at home, I understand, a lot of us have children at home, and, we have homes and setups. Unfortunately, what happens is that becomes a security concern for me. Um, they were talking about looters and rioters going into 1% neighborhoods or rich neighborhoods and looting and violence and stuff like this. And if that happens, guys, you can pretty much kiss your ass goodbye, because what we have now is martial law, and there's curfews, and there'll be roving patrols and all of that sort of thing. So that makes me want to stay in the mountains even more. Um, I hope you guys are doing well. As far as it disrupts your vibration when all this stuff happens, and it may put a damper on your job, on how you're living, on your lifestyle. And we've already had a bunch of dampers for 2 or 3 months. It really brings the wind out of a lot of people's sails. Um, Fortunately, Sagittarius, my sign, tends to be very optimistic. So no matter what's going on, how bad it gets, we're still looking at the positive or the bright side of things. Um, Also using patience and understanding that this will be over someday and there will be a change, hopefully a good one. Um, I'm just praying for everybody and, working really hard on myself at this point. I just wanted to put in a video out here today and, let everybody know that I'm okay and that what I'm trying to do is gain stability and while still having my freedom. Um, a lot of people don't understand, but that's what works for me. So having freedom is one of the most important things an American can have. Freedom to go camping, freedom to go make money, freedom to be successful in your career. We're the land of the free, home of the brave. So, I'm just hoping that this thing is over soon, and that nothing more keeps happening. I keep watching things kind of get worse and worse and worse. So, being an inspirational speaker, what that inspires me to do is it's a call to action. It's a call to do everything by doing nothing. It's a Buddhist philosophy, but to attain everything, to be everything, the I am, to be whole in oneself, is really to attain all or be able to attain all. So I hope you guys are still manifesting, still dreaming, still working on the things that inspire you. Um, the guides, that I have been giving me some pretty funny nightmares. Last night I had a nightmare about a Simpsons show where the Simpsons mob, they all had torches and they were coming up the road and they were all, hey, all angry, you know. And what are you going to do against a mob? There's not a whole lot. What are you going to do against, all of that? There's not a whole lot. Why are you putting yourselves downtown or somewhere where something could happen in traffic or something could happen? I think avoiding areas where you will be unsafe is really important. And if you have to go in those areas, try not to. Honestly, try to find another alternative. Unless you absolutely positively have to go into those areas, I would avoid them. And that's what I've been doing, staying out here on the west side and west side of Las Vegas and about 15, 20 miles out. So, I mean, there's not much out here, not much to come get or riot about. I love nature. I'm so happy that I'm still in a piece of nature. And I'm hoping that after August 4th, I'll be able to go back to Montana or go back to Oregon and really develop from there and get ready for a winter. So I hope you guys are doing good. One love, everybody. I sure miss a lot of people, and I sure pray for a lot of people. My prayer list is large and wide. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. It's beautiful out here. Perfect barbecue weather. Go ahead and buy some steaks and enjoy potato salad and all of that sort of thing. This time of year, getting ready for 4th of July, celebrating our Independence Day. I don't feel too. I feel independent. I don't feel too free. I don't feel too free right now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening once again. And I don't know where Yucca is, but she's around here somewhere. kind of being quiet because we've been resting. And I'm hoping that everything works out for everybody. I really do. Um, this has been the hardest time in all of our lives. I've never seen anything like it. I don't follow politics, and I definitely don't watch any media. So this all came as a complete shock, and I'm kind of like watching sheep fight, and I'm like, what the hell are you guys fighting over? I'm sitting over here chewing my grass, and the world's on fire. So um, I hope this doesn't end poorly, and I hope that we all are able to come together and peace, love, and harmony. You know, what happened to the old adage is do unto others as you would have done to you, and protect the elderly, protect women and children. What happened to all of those things? It's seeming to be a very violent and lawless or ruleless place. And if that's the fact, then I'll wait as long as I have to. God bless you, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Stephen Howard, my dog Yucca somewhere, out.